this radio down. Good afternoon. Happy Saturday. Hey, my beauties. Hey, my chicas. Hey, my glow queens. I was turning that radio down. So, I'll wait a few more seconds to see whom else coming in. So, we just chat a little bit, y'all. I just want to check in on everybody to see how we are doing, because we need to check on our peeps, because a lot of people are not okay. And I know I be having them days and I'm not okay. So a check-in can feel real good to somebody. So, hey, whoever this is, I cannot see, but welcome. Welcome to Saturday. Welcome to my Saturday, honey. I have gotten up. I have pampered myself this morning. This video is a little bit about that, self-care. That's why I was asking, how are we doing? How y'all doing? Check in. Let's check in with each other. It can be a quick hello, a quick text, something in each other's messenger or something like that. But how are y'all doing? Like, I really want to know how everybody is doing, because you never know, how we can help each other. If we can't help you directly, we may know somebody or something that can, whether we say, oh girl, that scrub right there is the bomb. Oh my gosh, I get in the tub for like 10 minutes and I use this and I use that. And that's what I did this morning. Hey Phyllis, how you doing? Happy self-care Saturday, honey. Happy self-care Saturday. What you doing today for yourself to make you feel good, look good, be good, and think good thoughts? That's what today is all about. And I was just saying that I had gotten up this morning. The family and I watched iRobot with the grandkids, just so you won't have to be getting up and always doing something, because that's what gets us like real anxious and feeling rushed all the time. Even though I know for myself, even though we have been working from home, but I still find myself like, oh my gosh, am I going to get this done and that done? And I'm a pretty prioritized person. I pretty much, keep everything in decent and in order. And I'm not a procrastinator. So, for me to say that, it's like, what is really going on? So we have to really just sit down. If we got to jot down, those thoughts, those feelings, or like I said, prioritize what it is that we would be doing on any given day. And I try to do it the night before. So maybe this can help somebody out. If we think on what we're going to do the next day and either jot it down, or if you can make a mental note. I know the mental note days for me are far and few, because I'm going to forget. So I either have to jot it down somewhere, put it in a little book or something. Yes, thank you. I appreciate you stopping, and you probably needed that break. So I'm glad you decided to take your break with me. Yes, indeed. But yeah, jot it down if you know you're going to forget, whether it be some appointments or something you really wanted to get done that next day. Clean out the cabinets, clean from under the bathroom sink, clean the rugs, whatever it is. It really will help us and our time, and it'll minimize the frustration, when we got a game plan, because that's what it's all about sometimes, having a game plan. But I did get up this morning, watched that movie with the grandkids, took that shower, took time to pamper myself. I used body scrub, I use our facial cleanser, like the glow. It's all on me, right? Love Joy Naturals, the glow. So that's what it's all about. Whatever you use to pamper yourself, just make sure you make it all about yourself, because we can put everybody else first, which is totally backwards. We need to put ourselves first, especially if we are the caregivers of the family. Put ourselves first so that we can be ready and in tune and feel good about, taking care of family members. But we can't do that if we feeling all raggedy and down and put down and let down and all of that. That right there drains you. I know for me it does. Yeah, Phyllis, honey, it drains you when we don't put ourselves first. So, honey, I was already feeling a change. That's why I love butterflies. Y'all see my butterfly tattoo? Because it signifies that change, that metamorphosis that we go through. And I have been going through a metamorphosis, honey, over the last 2 years, I would say. Hey, Yolanda, how you doing? Happy Saturday. You see my glow? I was just talking about it, honey. That's self-care. But, yeah, the metamorphosis of it all, y'all. It's like when you feel those changes coming about you, they could be subtle changes. And of course, you start noticing those changes, and then other people start picking up on those changes, and you're like, wow, this thing is really working. And then when 55 hit, y'all, when 55 hit, like, I don't want to just be alive. I want to thrive. And I don't want to be selfish and just thrive like for myself. I want to thrive so that I can reach out and help other people. Like we were saying, like I was just saying, you got to do good for yourself and to yourself to be any kind of good to your family and your friends, to be able to have a good conversation where you're not feeling sluggish and tired and aching all the time. So it's about making those changes, those subtle changes, y'all. We got to do it for ourselves. As we age, honey, number is no respecter of person. So we got to make sure that we focus on ourselves. And then, reach out to the next person. Get a group of friends, a group of people, so you can kind of piggyback off each other and bounce off each other. And honey, let it be some friends or family members that's going to tell us the truth. I don't want nothing sugar-coated anymore. I want the real deal. Because if it's all about me being elevated and the elevation of it all, I don't want nobody, telling me what they think I want to hear. Because who is that helping? What is that helping? I don't want to go backwards. As I age, I just want to be truthful and honest and transparent, and and let the chips fall where they may. That's how I am these days now. And we have to be like cognizant of the thoughts that we think, of course, because thoughts turn into actions most of the time. That's why it's good to think good thoughts. So when we think good thoughts, and we go ahead and put that thing into some good action, right? I mean, like, I stay prayed up, y'all. I'm telling y'all, prayer works. You don't see that thing coming. You don't see it happening. You don't know how it's happening. Hey, Lisa, how you doing, pretty lady? Happy Saturday. Honey, I'm just speaking about self-care, taking care of ourselves, making us numero uno. That's just what it's all about. So just seeing dreams and visions and even a thought come into fruition, y'all. That feeling is so overwhelming, for lack of a better term. I know for me, when I see something coming into fruition that I've thought about it, and I'm like, okay, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I'm okay with that. No, I'm not. I don't want to be okay with it, because God says He will give us the desires of our heart. And I desire big stuff. I said in another video, I'm content, but I'm not settling. No way am I settling, but I'm so happy and so content with where I am. The things that I have, it's not all material things. Material things are awesome. So glad I got a roof over my head, cars to drive, but the health of it all. If we don't feel good, y'all, life ain't about nothing. That's not abundance. God said He would allow us to live on this earth in abundance. And that's what I want. I want to speak abundance. I want to live in abundance. And I want to share abundance. Because when we get it, it's not for us to just hoard it, right? We are supposed to share with others, whether we give it to them physically, or we share with them the knowledge of how they can obtain it too. So that's where I am, y'all. That's where I am. I'm just so thankful to God. Hey, Jeff, how you doing, sir? That, my heart is so open. My heart is so kind. I was saying in my birthday video about how I was going into that dark place. And now that I am in the light, honey, there is no stopping me. And I want everybody to feel the way I feel at this moment, y'all. Everybody. It is such a good feeling when you know that, you and God have worked that thing out, and how He wants you to live your life, how He wants you to touch other people. He not done with us, y'all. As long as we get up another day, God is not done with us. And I just be so elated. And even hubby, he look at me like, why you smiling? Because, honey, I got breath in my body. I woke up. God woke me up. That means He is not through with me. And as long as He's not through with us, y'all, let's just keep on thriving. Just keep on living. Even if things don't look right, Like, how is this gonna come out right? I just ain't seeing it. But guess what? It's not for us to see. You know, God, we can see maybe up the street, maybe, you know, in the next room. But honey, God can see all the way up the street and around the corner, y'all. We can't see that far. And I don't want to, because I don't know what I might see. But if it's of God, all good and perfect gifts come from up above. I do know that. But I don't need to see around the corner. I just want to get up the street. Hey, Troy, good morning. Happy Saturday. Happy Self-Care Saturday, honey. I hope y'all taking care of yourselves today. But I was just talking about how God, you know, comes into our lives and he watches over us, and we don't see, you know, how it's all going to turn out. But at the end of the day, it turns out, honey. You know, you don't be thinking like, I don't see how this bill going to get paid. It's not for us to see. God says, take no thought for tomorrow. And he going to make that thing do what it do. He wants us to be able to say, God did it. I don't know how it happened. God did it. And it feels good when I can say that, because I be tired. I don't want to figure it out no more. I don't want to work it out no more. It's exhausting. It's tiresome. And it expedites our age. And that's just not the life that I want. Now, I have some days. Lord knows I have some days. But for the most part, when I read about just giving it up to him, giving it up to God, and I'm good. I'm like, okay, this way above my human pay grade, God. You can totally have it. You can totally have it. So, but that's what I wanted to come in here and say real quick, because I'm going to go to my neighbor's house and we're going to do some beading. Just a little something, you know, to get our mind away from quarantining and COVID, and we will be social distancing and all that good stuff, because just the two of us, and I think we're going to do it on her back porch, but just something, y'all. Hey, Michelle, how you doing? Happy Self-Care Saturday. Oh, you starting on another poetry book? You have 2 rough drafts going on, two short. Oh, look at you. Oh, I'm so excited for you. That's what I'm talking about. Something to look forward to. Something that we doing, something that we working on. And then at the end of it, when you can see the, you know, the final product, that's all right, Michelle. So, you know, I've always been proud of you, but y'all hang in there. We're going to hang in here through this COVID, through this quarantine. We're going to do all of that. I mean, because if we just look at the good things about it, we can be okay. But when we keep complaining, you know, I'm sick of these masks, and Lord knows I'm so sick of the masks, y'all. Especially when I'm in the store or at the door and left it in the car, because I don't drive my mask on. That I'm not doing. But you know, as frustrating as that is, you know, at least we have the mask. At least we have the wherewithal to get masks. At least we have the money to purchase the mask for ourselves and for our families, and prayerfully to share some with those that are not able to have masks. If you got food in your house, you got your milk in the refrigerator, you got your eggs, you got the essentials. That's a good thing. That's God-given. That's where God is still looking out for us. That's exactly what that is. So Lord knows I try not to complain, because like I said, I'm content. But we are still human, and the flesh still rises up, and that's okay. It's really okay as long as we don't dwell and wallow in it. I think we'll be just fine, y'all. So please go ahead with your self-care Saturday. Pamper yourself. Do a scrub on yourself. If you go out, don't forget your sunblock. Don't forget your sunscreen. Ladies, our moisturizers, whatever it is that you put on your skin, make sure you do it today, because you know we fall short. We'll do it on Mondays and Thursdays, and then don't do it the rest of the week. That's not consistency, and that's not how we get results, right? So that's why I'm your EBO, your Executive Beauty Officer, coming to remind y'all and get on y'all to stay on your self-care and stay on your beauty routine, okay? So I'm going to be out of here because I want to see some bees, y'all. So do what you need to do to make yourselves happy today, okay? And I love you guys, and happy Self Saturday. Bye.